Hello everybody, Davkas here, and welcome back to the Davinity server. We are going to do something that I've been looking forward to for a while today. I would really like to get to the point to where we can get mob drops from any mob that we want without having to go hunt them down every time. So, we have a way of basically only having to hunt down a mob once and then being able to exploit that mob for whatever it tends to drop over and over and over and over and over again. And so that's what we're going to start on today. I added this little door just for a nice little touch. I'm eventually going to move all of this out into separate buildings. I'd like a factory place that I've got, I want to move my ore duplication and that sort of stuff into one place. I want to move all of my random other machines to another place, that sort of thing. Storage gets its own building. Power generation gets its own building, that sort of thing. But, and today we're going to actually start with that. So, actually I need to be in here. So, the way this works is we need two machines to get this to work. First off is this auto spawner here. It's a machine frame, it's a couple of magma creams, some emeralds, a redstone reception coil, which is just redstone and gold, some plastic sheets, and some nether wart. So we're going to grab that. And then a harvester, which is another machine frame, some gold gears, another reception coil, plastic, some regular old shears, and invar axes. So, what's going to happen here, sorry about that, is, I'm going to make an edit there. So what's going to happen is we're going to take this auto spawner here, we're going to put it in the ground, just in a 5x5 room, basically. We'll put it in the center and the bottom. And we're going to take this thing. I finally caught myself a ghast, which is awesome. And we need the ghast to be able to make as many of these safari nets as we want, because this is how we're going to actually capture mobs. So basically the way this is going to work is we take the auto spawner, and we'll actually just set this on the ground here. It's not going to do anything, but we're going to put that right there. So we're going to take this thing, we're going to put it in here, and for certain mobs, like if I wanted to put one of these things in the nether, I could actually get wither skeletons out of it. I would just have to capture a wither skeleton, put it in here, and say spawn exact copy. And that way it will copy copy the exact mob that's in there. If I do this, then it'll give me either skeletons or wither skeletons, blah, blah, blah. But this uses redstone, flux, RF, as well as mob essence. Now, the way mob essence works, there's two different ways that we can get mob essence. One is by this thing, an XP extractor. So if we grab a bucket here and we use this XP extractor on ourselves, bam, does a tiny little bit of damage, not much, but gives us a bucket of mob essence. So we're going to save that for a little bit later, and we'll go ahead and take that out. But we basically fill this up, and based on the type of mob, it'll take a specific amount of mob essence. Now there's another way we can get mob essence, and that is by killing mobs. So this thing that we're going to set up here is actually this harvester is actually going to be what's going to kill the mobs that this thing spawns. Now the harvester, once it kills the mobs, it picks up the drops that the mob drops, and also collects mob essence in the form of the XP that the mob actually drops. So we can feed that back into the auto spawner. Now it's not going to be enough to keep the auto spawner running indefinitely, so we actually need a second way of doing that, and that's with that down there. I did find a zombie spawner down there. There's actually an entire mine shaft down there. But there's a zombie spawner down there that we're going to make use of for getting mob essence. So, but first things first, I've got some hardened glass here. We're going to actually set this up outside It's going to be the first build that we do outside of the cave. We're going to go right up here. And it's going to go right up here. Let's get rid of some of this snow. There we go. Okay. Get rid of all this snow right in here. There we go. Okay. So, the way this is going to work, and actually, I kind of want to do something else on the bottom that isn't a... okay, let's go back down here real quick. Too much noise. The thing's kind of noisy. Let's see what sort of blocks we got here. Marble could be good, actually. Let's grab some of that. Get rid of this. Okay. So, and I think it's getting nighttime. So let's go sleep real quick. Dum-de-dum-dum. And daytime. Okay. So, we're going to go out here. And we're going to go up here to where we're going to set this up. I will try to refrain from doing that too much because that does get a little annoying. Alright, so we're going to dig out a 5x5 area here, just like that. 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Alright, and we'll just put this down here, and I realize now that this isn't going to be enough marble, but that's okay. I'll go grab some more here in a second. Grab that guy. Alright, I need 2 more. We'll go the slightly easier way down without having to turn on the noisy jetpack. So, the hardened glass is mostly a precaution. Now, I'm not going to be trying to spawn withers or anything like that with this. That'll come later. I do want to actually make a wither room that once I can get a surefire way of getting wither skulls. There we go. That's what I wanted. Once I get a surefire way of getting wither skulls, I would like to have a way to kill the withers without having to actually kill them myself every time. All right, so we're going to drop that right in the middle there, and then we're going to create a little room just right around it here. Now, this is hardened glass. Let's see, I think I have to use... Yes, and good. It doesn't break, which is good. Okay, so we're going to leave this side right here open. Stop that. We're going to leave this side open here because that's where the harvester is going to go. So we're just going to make a quick little, quick little cube like that. And so on. I'm going to make a little room here for it. And then I'll come back once I get the harvester in place as well. And then we'll hook this stuff up. I'm also going to have to run a power line from the generator down there to run this as well. So I'm going to get all of that set up. And I shall be right back. Okay, so I got everything set up that we need. So let's go ahead and go over here. And I set up an elevator to get us up there. This ender-infused obsidian looks really cool too. So we're going to go up here real quick. And here we go. Now we've got our little cage set up here. And what this is up here, this is dark glass. And I believe this will keep like skeletons and zombies from actually burning up in here. So... what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to grab all of this stuff here. There we go. Okay. So, what we're going to do is first we're going to put the auto spawner right there. And then we'll take out that block underneath it. There we go. Alright. So now that's sitting there. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to take some dirt. Put some dirt right there. Put the harvester... right there, and it's got to be facing this way because that's the teeth that will harvest everything, all the mobs and such. Okay, and you can also see it going. I powered it earlier, so it's just going to town now. Okay, so next let's get power to these things. So let's grab some of these, and we're going to actually go from the bottom of this to come out this way. We'll put one right there out of the back of that, and just like that. Perfect. So now we're all powered up. So now that we've got power to this, we need to be able to do, we need to have some way of funneling the XP, the mob essence, back into the auto spawner. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here. We're going to put one of those in there. Oops, duck. And then we're just going to run it just like that. There we go, into the side there. That way, when this thing spawns something, the harvester will kill it. And the mob essence will actually come down through this tube back into the auto spawner, so that it can keep spawning on one set of mob essence. Okay, so we're done with that. We're done with that. We're going to grab these, and we're going to grab these. And actually, I am going to keep these in here. Now, I should somewhere have... There we go. All right, so we're going to pick this thing up, and we're going to put it right here. There we go. All right, now we're going to come on this side. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to cover up all of these because we want to make sure these are actually counted as spawning spaces here. So we're going to cover that up just like that. And then finally, we're going to put some item ducts there and there, right, like that. And we'll cover those up as well. And there we go. We have a working system now. Now, I do probably need to... I do probably need to get a servo and put it there just in case, but I think it's going to automatically put out all of the items. One thing I might have to rework now that I think about this. Actually, yeah. Let's rework this just a little bit. We're going to put that up there for now. Let's grab the wrench. We're going to take these out for just a moment. Get rid of these. And we're going to actually put the glass back here. There we go. So next what we're going to do is we're going to take these out. And I'll show you why. I get the feeling that we need to have the items come out of the back. So what we're going to do is we're just going to bring this pipe right, or the cable right off the side here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to put cable, not that, this, there, there, and there. That way we power it from the side. And then we can put those right there. And then we can run the items off the back. And where's our chest? Just like that. There we go. That should work. So let's come back in here. Let's cover this up. Just like that. There we go. And then we're going to cover our hole up here. There we go. And I actually created this little thing here. And actually, let's run some cable that way. Just like that. There we go. Okay, so we should be all powered up, ready to go. I put this little walkway down here so that we can get underneath here, and I didn't do it right. I need to just go down a little further. So let's do one more. There we go. Because I need to be able to access that from down here so that I can put the mob essence in it. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. And actually, let's grab the XP extractor as well. All right, so we're going to fill this thing up. So we got 1,000 there. There we go. That's going to be 2,000. That's halfway. We need 2 more. So we got 1 and 2. There we go. Okay, that's full of mob essence. So now for the kind of tricky part here. And this is going to be interesting to see how this works. All right, so let's grab our net that we've got our gas stored in. And we're going to drop it right in there. here we go. Let's see if this works. We should have a ghast spawn in there. Hopefully. If I did it right. Did I do it right? I took some of the essence. Oh, yep, there it goes. Oh, that definitely worked. So now the harvester is going to go to work. Come on. Oh, I'm not looking for a Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't need a harvester, I need a grinder. Can I reach it? Let's grab that. Crap. Wasn't thinking. This should be interesting. We're gonna take this out right here. There we go. But I got gas tiers. That's the important thing. Okay, so this is the wrong machine for this. I'm a bit of an idiot, but I will need one of these for later. So, all right, give me about just a couple of minutes to fix this. I need to make a grinder, not a harvester. I'm an idiot. And then we'll come back and we'll try this again. Okay, so this is actually what I needed. This is a grinder, not a harvester. Harvester is used for harvesting trees and that sort of stuff. Grinder is what I need. Okay, so let's try this again. And it's nighttime. Let's go sleep real quick. And sleep. There we go. Okay. So, we're going to take this up here and try again. So, we'll come in here. We'll put this... Oh, no, I need to do it from the other side. Just like that. There we go. That's much, much better. Okay. So, let's try this again. We're going to drop our glass. Alright, so we should have... Okay, yeah, this is better because it actually shows essence. Alright. So let's go back down here. We're going to drop our net in there again. It's going to take it a minute, but it'll spawn a ghast. So we'll give it just a second. You can see the teeth going in there too. Come on, spawn a ghast. There we go. And so now we should... There we go. And we've got gas tiers. Yes! And now we should see another one spawn. Come on, spawn another one. Maybe. There we go. And... Gone. Come on. There we go. Oh, this works perfectly. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, look at that. Gas tiers. All the gas tiers we ever wanted. Oh, that's fantastic. Now, why these are important is I'm going to grab one of these. Actually, I already had a couple from the other one. All right, so we're going to grab one of these. We're going to come in over here, down here. And we're going to grab these 4 ender pearls here. And we're going to make up another net. There goes another one. Okay, and this net, what we're going to do is we're going to find an Enderman, capture an Enderman, and then we can make all of the nets we ever wanted. And then we can capture any mob that we want to actually run through this machine and get drops from. This includes witches, so I can get redstone and glowstone. I can get zombie flesh. I can get bones. I can get whatever. I can, I can get a blaze if I wanted to. Whatever I could possibly capture, any kind of mob, I could put in this machine. It also works for like cows and stuff. So I could capture a cow, put them in there, and get all the food that I ever wanted. So yeah, that's perfect. Oh, this works so great. I love this thing. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's going to be it for me today. There goes another one. Alrighty, I am Davkas, and I will see you guys next time.